bush, life begins in a flat. Primitive life begins, but survival is never guaranteed. When a lethal predator arrives, the ultimate battle for life.
Beneath this quiet Australian bushland lies a hidden nursery, and inside, a young echidna is completely defenseless. But somewhere nearby, a hunter is already following the scent, reading the landscape no human ever could. In Australia's ancient bushlands, survival is shaped by an endless contest between defense and opportunity. The echidna belongs to the monotremes, an ancient branch of mammals that still reproduce by laying eggs. After incubating a soft, leathery egg inside her temporary pouch, she waits for new life to begin. The mother nurtures her hatched offspring, a puggle, completely dependent on her for warmth and food. Hidden and protected, the puggle begins the slow, careful process of growing into its adult form. As the growing puggle develops sharp spines, its place in the mother's pouch soon becomes impractical. Sensing the change, she searches for a hidden, sheltered place to build a nursery burrow of her own. Using her own powerful claws, she prepares a hidden underground nursery burrow beneath a fallen log. After laying her soft, leathery egg, she carefully carries it inside her temporary pouch, where it will soon begin a remarkable transformation.
About 10 days later, the tiny leathery egg begins to hatch, and a newborn puggle starts emerging. As the tiny puggle grows, fine hair begins to appear, and its small body slowly develops toward the spiny form of an adult echidna.
As the puggle's spines develop, she transfers it into the hidden burrow, tucking it safely out of sight. Leaving it safely tucked away, she turns from the burrow to begin her search for food nearby. In some parts of Australia, young echidnas can face predators, including monitor lizards known as goannas. Using chemical cues carried through the environment, the monitor lizard investigates the landscape around it. Its flicking tongue constantly samples information from the world around it, reading trails other animals cannot. Driven by instinct and the chemical information it gathers, the goanna continues on its way. Step by step, it follows the faint chemical trail drifting somewhere across the forest floor. The bushland stretches on ahead, but the trail continues to pull the goanna steadily forward. The fallen log ahead may be hiding far more beneath its surface than it first appears. It pauses here, tongue flicking rapidly, the chemical trace noticeably stronger near this patch of earth. The lizard keeps investigating, responding only to the chemical cues that have led it to this. Without knowing what waits inside, it enters the shelter, guided by instinct and curiosity. And then, in the darkness, the goanna discovers something small and completely defenseless: the puggle. In an instant, the puggle is seized, caught completely unprepared inside the hidden nursery. The goanna carries its tiny catch away from the shelter and into the open bushland. The danger reaches its most critical point as the goanna prepares to swallow its tiny prey. Somewhere in the surrounding bushland, the mother detects that something is wrong, triggering an immediate instinctive response. She races back toward the nursery, driven by instinct and urgency. She arrives at the final possible moment, confronting the goanna before it can finish the attack. Without hesitation, the mother charges forward, using her powerful body and sharp spines as a defensive barrier. The struggle intensifies, dust and leaves filling the air as the mother fights to force the goanna away. After a fierce struggle, the goanna finally loosens its grip and the puggle falls free. The mother plants herself firmly between the danger and her offspring, refusing to yield another inch. Facing continued resistance, the goanna retreats from the encounter and disappears into the surrounding bushland. Mother and offspring remain together as the immediate danger passes, and the bushland slowly falls quiet. Together, they move away from the site of the encounter, leaving the disturbed earth behind them. Even an ancient mammal's remarkable defenses cannot guarantee complete safety, only a fighting chance. In this ancient landscape, defense and opportunity remain locked in the same endless, unresolved balance. If the hidden dramas of the natural world fascinate you, subscribe for more stories from Australia's remarkable wilderness.